India is currently battling the devastating second wave of the COVID-19 infection. As a result, the health infrastructure across the country has come under tremendous pressure. Further, reports of new and more infectious variants of the virus have also scared people. However, Indian scientists are keeping an eye on all the variants of concern, and genome sequencing is being done continuously to identify the significant mutations in the virus.
When does it become a variant of concern? That is when we have sufficient data to tell us that this is going to impact clinically on the virus. And till then, when we see any of such variations coming in, which would probably, as we said, mutation is something that happens naturally. There would be hundreds of mutations happening. But when that mutation goes on to a specific point of the gene sequence where it could impact, then it becomes a variant under investigation. It goes through the investigation. When it gets clinically correlated, then it becomes a variant of concern.
As it is clear, the more a virus spreads amongst a population, the more it changes or mutates. In such a situation, it is our collective responsibility to break the chain of infection and stop it from spreading further. One important step in this direction is the vaccination of more and more people. Vaccination strengthens the immune system of a person and helps to fight an infection in a better way. This will reduce the burden on our health services and infrastructure, and scientists and health workers will be able to work more efficiently.
What we need to do does not change because of the variants. Masks and distancing are critical and most effective. Given the higher transmissibility of some variants, this is most important, but it is the same message. The variants do not alter the message. The variants are transmitted the same way as the original strain. It does not have other properties of new kinds of transmission in the air or anything like that. It just infects humans in a manner which makes it more transmissible because it gains entry, makes more copies, and goes out again, the same way as the original one. Second, vaccines are effective against the current variants.
No matter how contagious the virus is and how many times it undergoes mutation, there are some easy ways to control its spread. All we have to do is follow the guidelines that are now accepted globally to break the chain of COVID-19 transmission. If we follow COVID-appropriate behavior like social distancing of 2 meters, avoiding crowded areas, not attending any physical events, using double masks while venturing out, maintaining hand hygiene, and sanitizing regularly, we can surely succeed in breaking the chain of transmission. Currently, experts recommend use of double masks. First, you must put on a surgical mask in such a way that no air escapes from its sides, and then put on a cloth mask on top. If you are able to secure an authentic N95 mask, then there is no need to wear a double mask.
The response to the changing virus remains the same. The response to curbing the chains of transmission of the virus remains the same. And it starts with our personal behavior, mask, distancing, hygiene, no unnecessary meeting people, staying within the family as much as you can. That protects you. Second, the vaccination protects you. So important that we embrace the vaccine without hesitation. And third is the onus of the system to make sure that a positive case does not lead to more cases through tracking and containment strategy. These are the 3 pillars which stop the chains of transmission.
Misinformation on the pandemic is another problem for the country. Incomplete and incorrect information should not be shared with anybody. Attention should only be paid to authentic and official sources such as Ministry of Health, the country's top scientific institutes, health institutes, and the World Health Organization. Taking all necessary measures to stop the disease will reduce the unnecessary burden on the corona warriors and help the country to overcome the crisis.